Lorv?
Well, I love Heaven because it's
Mhm.
something I've been saying, in previous casts that I've done, that Heaven is just the Valorant map. When you look at any Valorant competition, it's always Heaven. There is always a Heaven. I remember, I've worked a bit, on the Medusa series not too long ago, and Heaven was basically every match. There was so much of Heaven, and if you go to the Masters, if you go to the Game Changers, there is always uh, Heaven. There is always that map that comes back so much.
Okay, so it was wonderful talking to you, Lorv. As we go into Agent Select, and let's welcome Canoe here, and let's have you guys cast. I'm excited to speak to you later.
Absolutely, I'm going to be joined by Kenu here, so I'm going to tell you goodbye and see you later for maybe another analyst desk. And come to Canoe.
Hey, folks, Boatman back at it again to cast another one of these banger games. And we'll be having Construction Ahead versus Bully Your Mom. And as you know, right now I am coffee induced and very tired, but I will try my absolute best to give you the best commentary for these games along with Lutra.
Absolutely. And I believe we have already, going into the map as we have already selected the agents, being very quick with that. So we're going to see very aggressive team here from the attack which is going to be led by Bully Your Mom. So we're going to see a free duelist attack with the only defense being a Sage and an Omen. So basically a very aggressive one. Meanwhile, the defending team, which is going to be Construction Ahead, is going very defensive with two Sentinels and Viper being a very static smoker. And the aggression is basically only going to be led possibly by Chamber. We know it's a very versatile Sentinel, basically a duelist himself, but should
Mhm.
only be led by Sova and Jet here.
Yeah, right now I think construction ahead on the defending side here. Having two Sentinels, Chamber and a Killjoy, very interesting choices and very strong choices, honestly, as Sentinels for Haven. Um, I'm I'm kind of surprised by only having a Viper as their smoker because retakes are going to be very clunky. But I'm going to see how they're going to play this out. On the other side, however, we have the attacking side with three duelists. Very interesting, in fact, and liking the Omen play here. As an Omen player myself, I adore some of these players. And we have Dark Ace on the Sage as well. So looks like we're gonna get right into it. Um, so yeah, I haven't really watched the games yesterday as the analyst desk was talking about earlier. However, I have heard that these teams seem to be doing well in their own regard, and I'm honestly I cannot wait to see what they have in store for us.
Definitely, and as we're seeing here, they are starting to be ready on the defense, as we noticed on the minimap. The attackers are just having a little fun here.
I think
Can be
I
expected from the attackers; they have less things to prepare. And we're seeing one player who's not moving. Let's hope that they're going to be able to join soon, as we are
I
informed that
see.
actually their game crashed. That's IVQCS. That's a classic.
Yeah,
I think
right
it's
off the bat.
better we do. I think it's better we do it right off the bat rather than having it later. We start with it. It's been done. The thing has been checked. We
I
can move on
wonder
to other things.
I wonder if they're gonna recall this or they're just gonna continue the round with nothing else because right now they're all just pushing. They're gonna start planting. I don't even know if I should commentate on this because right now okay. They still win the game 4v5. Honestly, I'm not even sure if this is still gonna get put into the game, but I'm pretty sure I think it's gonna recall. Yep. I'm gonna
No,
get a
I
pause
think
here.
I think it's better to record. Even if they did a
Honestly,
very good,
yeah.
if they did a very good 4v5 attack here, but I really think that
I
uh
don't think that was that even. I don't think that was serious. I think they were just like having having a little bit of a IVQCS fun. Oh, there we go, right there. Yep, got recalled back from the start.
yes, absolutely.
Look at that. Their timeout starting at negative numbers.
Yeah, we are going into the past here, friends.
12 Mississippi, 13 Mississippi. 14 Mississippi. Well, right now, my heart is racing like a track. Oh boy.
And
Hopefully,
there comes the timeout.
I think Lutra's gonna have to carry me on this casting bit right now.
No, to do
Uh,
very fine. Don't worry.
I hope so. I hope so. Uh, okay. Looks like we're just
Don't
gonna have a
worry.
little bit of
You're gonna
timeout.
get into it.
I'm
Casting comes with the flow.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get into it. Oh, I have to hype myself up a little bit more. 'Cause honestly, we have to replace VCT. It's done. I'm just kidding, right? Please
Well, I
don't.
mean, we're here instead of looking at masters, you know?
We're gonna take all the masters like views right now.
Exactly.
We're gonna take them all. It's gonna be ours. The viewership gonna go to us, and Ryan is gonna be I'm just gonna. I might say some legal stuff. I'm not sure, but right now,
So we are
okay,
going to go, I believe, into another pause, I think, because
okay.
I do not think the player that was out of the game is back, actually.
Wait, did they start? Did they start? I'm not. I'm not sure. Nope. I see.
No, no, it's going to be a pause. It's going to pause. It has to be a pause, honestly.
Yeah, it has
Well,
to be.
let's hope they come back fast. But what we can say though, like, cause I don't know how much time it's going to cost. So I think we can comment a bit more on maybe the composition of a team. We said one's aggro, one's defensive. But I think that here, for example, the Chamber Killjoy here is actually a very fine combo because it's such a huge map, so you want to have all the util available, especially in the taking of information, which Killjoy's turret did that, Killjoy's bot does that. We have Chamber's little camera thingy. We have Sova's recon arrow. So we have a lot of recon actually on the defending team. Meanwhile, on the attack, we don't really have anything for the gathering of information, which
They only
can,
have
but
2 duelists. Yeah.
yes, but which can, but shall not mean that it's going to be very hard for them to get information, and then they can be surprised even more. And I believe we are actually going to
Yeah.
finally go into the actual game.
We're about to see how are they going to use this, because remember, we only have Rays for in util as for information. Oh, first Acer gets the first pick here. Actually, two Galaxy and another one, Dark Ace, trading out Acer under the bed, getting traded out by Corona. Yeah. Right there, moving into the
Absolutely.
3v2, looking into sight. Perona gets another kill onto Kimber. Not
Last player standing.
the spike down. They continue, tries to get a right click headshot by the backside, but gets killed with a frenzy. Frenzy users are looking to be more popular, especially I did not even expect that on a Viper, but if you're playing close quarters, I can see why.
Honest, I believe that Frenzy is a very underrated weapon on every agent's and that was really such a big retake here. Like it was 2v2, they had fallen a lot of people, and the retake was, they didn't even wait. They singled the 2v1 while the spike was planted. They were on the spot. The rotation, they came from Hay, I believe, and the rotation was fast enough that they managed to come before the spike was planting, being able to single that one player.
Yeah, their jet immediately pushed, dashed into the site when they knew that they were planning. Looks like we're moving into a 1-4. They have one garage. You have multiple people splitting up towards A, and their Neon is just holding for a push towards mid. That information on the short gets a kill actually, and two onto Dark Ace and Perona. Galaxy, however, getting a kill onto Vendor, and gets peeked by under the bed, killing Galaxy, leaving them in a 4v2. Looks like it's their time for them to surrender. Reyna looking towards their Neon, saying, no, 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 we ain't pushing this short, because they have a ton of agents on the other side just waiting for us.
Absolutely,
And-
but then look at that. The defense is actually thinking that they have rotated, so Chicken Nuggets might be able to push that one Viper and surprise them. But actually, Drago is going to be moving too, so they technically have an open spot there. Although Drago is, not very naive, they're waiting for them, and they have
30
a
seconds
weapon
left.
though. Like they won the previous round, they managed to
planted.
buy a bit, so technically they have the advantage of the weapons, and they're going to get a little bit of damage here
Ooh,
on 696, but 696 is actually going to get them. They are really
Careful
low,
here.
but then we have chicken nuggets here ready to
Player
surprise people, and
oh, different
actually
people.
really managing to surprise Acer. Kimber here with the weapon that they bought. I think Kimber might be able to do it. I think because they have weapons, and the others are solo. And oh, they managed to get the Reyna, but chicken nuggets here with a crossfire, making sure that the round is there and that the eco that they had is well rewarded.
I honestly thought that was against them, and the odds were against them. They had a shorty. This guy, Reyna only had a ghost, and somehow they got picks because I think the over rotation there, because they thought that they immediately moved out. I think that made them act hasty, and the attackers made full use of that and it tried to push in, and it was successful. Looks like they got the plant in and one shorty kill as well, giving him a free gun. Now it looks like they're just gonna push in from ground, like just all mid, all towards mid.
Absolutely, the attack here is playing on the bonus run, which means that their weapons are not ideal. So they have to go and get a bit cheesy here, which they managed to do with under the bed being killed. But two people here are being taken, so 2 for 1. They are still mid, they are still trying to go. But Vendra here has a Vandal, and so does Drago. Drago managed to take the kill on Drake
Last
Ace.
player standing.
Now it's down to a 3v1, and the Galaxy has no choice but to try and push this. But, however, they have the gun advantage. Gets the kill onto Drago, and I don't think really it matters if they even had the gun advantage. The number advantage was already enough to take down Galaxy there.
Well, the thing is, because Bully Your Mom there did win the eco, they won the bonus run, which means that because they didn't fully buy, Construction Ahead were able to get big weapons. So they had the disadvantage here. They managed to actually take a few weapons, not enough for it to be worth, but still a few. So that's on their advantage.
Now and they're moving on to C with their chamber effing up that chamber teleport on the timer, but it doesn't matter. Acer gets 2. Will he get a 3? No, he doesn't. Gets traded out by Funny Number. Now it's a 4v3. Looks like they're trying to rotate on the side. Gets the kill. And under the bed with that Blog's position. However, under the bed gets another kill onto Dark Ace, even though they traded out Kimber and Garage. That leaves them up to a 3-1 lead.
Absolutely, they still had the weapon, they had the economic advantage, and mostly they had the sneaky ways of going, using the Omen Viper against them. Sorry, the Omen Smoke, I meant the Omen Viper, oh my god.
I think they're making use fully of their 3 duelists to just immediately push. They're not going for any recons. They're just fully pushing. As we've seen, they had 1 Neon earlier in a round where they just had 1 Neon watching for flank in Garage and for mid because they had other people like pushing into A, and now they're just doing the same thing right now, except they're okay, maybe not the same thing exactly. Looks like they're gonna try for some information towards mid, but then Draco gets a kill on Corona, and then Vendor gets killed. Now they're on an even lead of numbers, but looks like Kimber looking out to get a frag here. Will they get spotted out, or will he get the kill? No, Galaxy gets a kill on Kimber. Even if the odds were against them, Viper sitting in their ult in A. They have no idea that they're going to C right now. It looks like they're just going to get the site for free. Flashes out, gets a plant down. Will they be able to get the retake down with their knowledge? Their chamber has ult, but he's gonna go out. Doesn't get a kill. Chicken Nugget gets a kill on Acer. Looks like the supremacy on that one is crazy. What are they? What brand are they using?
Yeah, Galaxy here taking the kill on the one on the bed and then on Drago. Making sure that the lead doesn't go too much to their adversary. That was honestly a a great round. Bit, a bit too bad for the chamber. Like, the neon conquest forced him to, forced them to go out in the open, which you don't really want when you have chamber, especially chamber with ult. So that was a bit
Actually.
unfortunate. Well played of the neon for forcing that.
Yeah, the neon was that concussed. That was good. Now they just have two people going up mid. No, actually, Omen going mid with their raise out. Silva tries to push out mid. That gets a lot of information. Now they know where they are. That Silva pops down the O. Will they get a single shot? No, they do not.
think
Ender
so.
pushing in, gets a kill of Verona with one right click. They still have their dash active. Will they be able to use Drago with the flank here? Will they be able to get a kill? No, they get spotted out by Chicken Nugget. Looks like they know where Galaxy is, but will Galaxy be able to try and drag this Vendor out? No, unfortunately not. Chicken Nugget getting a kill onto Acer, but Vendor getting a kill onto Galaxy.
Absolutely, and Vendor here with a very good smoke,
Oh.
making sure that they are well hidden. And a very good trade here in mid is down to 1v2, but then Chet is low, so it's can still be done. Especially against the Neon, Neon is such a fast agent. So Vendor just, volunteers to go making a bit of noise, and Chicken Nuggets here to the reception. And they do get the headshot on them, single it the 1v1 against the Killjoy. But first, we have to make sure that we're going to plant and get that money and time.
I honestly like how they played it like close. They were like, okay, well, I'm gonna try to slow walk to A just in case this guy is pushed up mid, and they did. I'm gonna make use of that. I'm gonna try and time him out, and boom, I get it. Kimber walking out and gets the ace! Chicken Nugget onto Kimber, leaving them in a 3-3. What a great ace clutch.
Very, very. I didn't even notice we were going for the AC because they actually played very well. They played very slow, backed when they needed to. So that's really well played of the team, and especially of that Neon.
You see, in our world, we eat chicken nuggets. In their world, Chicken Nugget eats them. It doesn't matter. It's their world, I think, and I don't think we have any choice here but to follow.
We can see here the garage being very trapped here by the Killjoy, making sure that basically you don't have to watch it that much. But then the Silva is still going, the 100 bed, going between that one garage and the point, making sure that everything's well ordered. And then Molly here, who's trapping the team in garage, making sure that the 100 bed takes some damage here with the shock arrow. But they are going to go to Acer here at the reception.
Oh, gets a kill with that one. Acer looking to get another one, but no, he doesn't. Oh, one under the bed. Will they get another one? Oh, it's a 3K. Oh, and Vendor gets a kill on the funny number. However, Vendor 69, did get 2 kills beforehand, but looks like it's a win for Bully Your Mom. And
You failed.
Honest, you're right. That was a really interesting setup. They just had a Sova garage just to play for that Molly and what was it, Alarm Bot in garage. Both of them, Chamber and Killjoy, were just playing A, looking towards C, looking towards C long, and then they just had a double setup on A. But since they had information that no one was pushing A, they immediately just rotated off to B, and I think that won them the fight.
Absolutely, and the play kind of slow here, 2 people on C making sure to reception the enemy while the others are just slowly coming and closing that space between them and the attack. Attack is going to be going to A, but Drago here has the information for the moment.
Looks like they're just gonna have a 5-man push onto short. I didn't even notice they didn't have anyone long, but looks like they have a 3 on A and 1 on flank. Acer looking towards that fight, and Vendor tries to peek on into that neon wall. The fiery depths of blue hell.
I don't think we have information at the
Acer
moment.
gets 1, doesn't get 2. However, they did get 2 kills that puts them on an upper hand. No gets a kill onto Vendor as they were trying to go out Drago. trying to push out into short. Will they be able to get a kill on Perona? Yes, they do. And now they're just gonna run it down to see. Will they be able to just push into this? Looks like Kimber's trying to push into mid for that information, but I think they mistimed it. Yeah, they did. They mistimed it, and they went immediately to see. Yeah.
Unfortunately, Dark Ace still had their wall up, so that's one way it's still available. But then the spike is not nearly close to exploding, so we can take information. We can try and get a few things. The one under the bed here with a concussion, but actually being covered by the teammates, and basically the team going, Drago getting Dark Ace, the last one standing after revenging the one under the bed, and that's a 5-3 in favor for construction ahead.
Looks like Bully Your Mom is really eponymous of their name, bullying the other team's moms. Winning a 2-round lead over construction ahead, and looks like they won't be building anything when their moms are weighing everything down.
Yes, so it is actually the contrary. Construction ahead is the one with the lead. It's okay, it's okay. It's gonna come with time. Yeah, so it's a lead here that is going to mean that they have an operator but not connecting here for Vendre, but then makes the attack. That makes William retreat and try to go to mid where they might be expected.
Honestly, I love this. They knew that there was an Opera A, they immediately dip. Why can't my rank games be like this? I don't understand. But anyway, moving on, they move towards immediately to C, tries to get that kill onto Acer, but Acer gets the Stinger approach, and now they're just trying to push onto Kimber's side, but this is their domain. Vendor gets a kill by Funny Number. Oh, under the bed, gets a kill on Perona, tries to get another one, gets a second onto Funny Number, but
one enemy remaining
by Chicken Nugget. Oh no, now it's a 2v1. Will they be able to get a kill? No, Kimber gets a 3k onto Galaxy, into Garage, now pushing them into a 3-round lead. 6-3, and they're gonna have to fight this one. All of them on Bully Your Mom have 5 ults. I mean, the other team also has, a lot of ults, but I don't know how they're gonna play this out. I mean, really, Sova ults mostly used for countering other ults. And I think the only thing that they can counter really here is Sage's ult. Yeah.
I believe so, but then honestly there's so many ways to use the ultimates, and we are seeing a very aggressive positioning from the defense. They know that they have the advantage. Construction Ed know that they have cards in the sleeves to play. They are taking information here with that Sova trying to get a few picks, but getting deep from mid here with Chicken Nuggets.
That is an insane lurk from Chicken Nugget, immediately getting a kill, trying to push into A with their teammates, and looks like they're gonna have rotations down from the defending side. Looks like they're just trying to pick off people from long with Funny Number trying to push onto side. Double 69. Watch your step here. They have 3 people on side with an off on post, and Acer gets a kill onto Dark Ace. Vendor looking into short, doesn't get a pick. Will this Neon try to get a lurk pick, or will Vendor catch them out? Ooh, a
Vander hit. Oh, Vander here expecting them to go in. The Chicken Nugget was here onto the sewers to make sure that they are coming.
Ooh.
And Acer here continuing with the kills with that amazing OP that they have.
left.
Acer, as fast as their processor, looks toward that Omen and immediately erases them from existence. 3k on Chicken Nugget and another kill from 69 onto Acer. I don't know anything about brands, guy. I'm sorry if that was like wrong. I'm just trying to make jokes for the entertainment. But anyway, moving on. Looks like Construction Head wins a team for the attackers round. Insane work from Chicken Nugget, don't you think?
Absolutely, insane work here, and the retake was pretty difficult. On B with 2 men leaving, it's really hard to get a good retake, and unfortunately they didn't manage to. But then, you know, they are still on the lead, the economy is still good for the moment, so there are still things that can be done here.
It's also really interesting because their Neon's their lurker most of the time. and now they have an op, and I'm excited to see what they have to offer. This Perona just goes for a shameless push onto CD. Do they even know? No! Perona gets a kill onto Kimber with Galaxy getting a kill onto Acer. Draco pushing onto A, trying to get a kill, but Perona gets traded out by Under the Bed, getting that soul. Vandal for the purposes of aimbotting, but now they're trying to retake this side. Doesn't get the kill. It's a 4v3, and the retake is not going well. They have Chicken Nugget on lurk once more into Garage. Looks like they're trying to get another pick, and they get one on Vendor. Are they gonna peek into Garage once more, or are they gonna get concussed and get killed? Oh, Drago gets a kill onto Dark Ace. Their Neon trying to push in. Will they be able to get this pick? Because this pick will be important. No! Unfortunately, it's timed out. It's 3K with
Oh, such a very bad
Last
timing here.
round
But
in the
honestly,
half.
Chicken Nugget was doing so much work with the OP here. They are really very, very good with that. Many headshots too, as I was saying. And honestly, that's such a great role. You know, OP is not necessarily the best weapon on Neon, but then Neon can reposition really fast, which is good with the OP. And even without that, you know, they have so many duelists. They can spare the Neon for the flank or for the OP because they still have Brain and Race for that.
They have so much ults too. The attacker round have so much potential for the attackers, but Chicken Nugget, however, gets ended by their Acer pushing in. Vendor
Spike
gets
down
a kill
A.
on short with a judge. Immediately ults out, and now they're on a 5v3 lead. Acer on and off grabs their 2 teleports. What are they going to do? They have the stage, gonna time them out. Acer on Forge, pushing in from C. And it's a res too, now it's a 4v3. Looks like they're playing the numbers game here, and Vendor gets a kill onto Galaxy, evening them out once more, thinning out the crowd. Gets another onto Dark Ace. Will this be an ace? Or will this be another failure on their part? No, Under the Bed gets a kill and gets a kill onto Vendor as well. Chicken Nugget living in their world, tries to concuss, pushes into Garage. They know that Sova's alone. Unfortunately, Under the Bed gets a headshot onto Chicken Nugget, ending his reign, putting
Switching
them in a
sides.
7-5 half. Oh my goodness,
Yes.
things are heating up.
That was so well played, though, of Chicken Nugget to go for the ult because they knew that trying to get 2 people with 1 op is really, really difficult. But, you know, Neon's ult is great, but can't do anything against headshots.
Yeah. If you're up against someone who has like great headshot or sorry crosshair placement, I mean, at that point you're done. I
Aiming
played
share?
against Neons. They fucking Forkin. I said Forkin, guys. They Forkin just immediately decimate me, but in this elo, I mean, they're just gonna headshot you under the bed, you know. The monster coming
Absolutely.
out. Looks like their Omen's just gonna get for a push there onto Kimber. Shameless shorty. And it just backs out. Going for another one. Looks like they're just gonna stay in that little short orb. And a push it out again. Doesn't matter. Are they gonna get a kill? Yes, they do. Gets a kill onto Verona, but Vendor gets a trade. Now it's a 3v4, but Vendor is really low on health, and they're just gonna try to push and play for that A-lurk, but I don't think they're gonna spot anyone out because all of them are on their way to C. Oh, gets a kill, Chicken Nugget with the flank. Will they be able to get a kill onto Sova? Yes, they do. Galaxy gets a kill on Under the Bed, but not until Under the Bed gets a kill on... Oh no, unfortunately, that's a round for Vendor Chicken Nugget. And the others. What are they doing?
Absolutely, a very good defense round here. Very good, very good piece of round, honestly. That you know, they force them to rotate. They force them to split too because Vendor was not with the rest of the team. So yeah, very very well played from Bully Your Mom here.
Bully Your Mom is pushing on. I love the evenness of the numbers on their team, and Chicken Nugget is just 21-8 with no care for the world.
Well, one map is clearly on Chicken Nuggets. We're gonna have to see for the next ones. And there we see, the defense here with the gun advantage, normally the economy in their favor. The one under the bed trying to shoot a bit, trying to lure some people, cheese them maybe. But Perona, Perona just wants to get some really juicy kills with that shorty, but then Vander coming from mid with
Oh,
never mind. Chicken nugget here.
what is
ending
happening?
the
I am
career,
so
and
confused.
that is always 1 for 1. The gun advantage here goes
What is
to the
happening?
defense, but honestly, they are lowering the weapon, lowering the economy. So that's good. That's what you expect from an eco round for a failed pistol round. So
What is they're so sparsed out. It's so funny because both of them are so sparsed out. The attackers are everywhere. The defenders are flanking at every chance they can get. Their Omen is conditioning them as well. That is
One enemy
insane.
remaining.
Oh, gets a kill. Perona onto Kimber. Immediately tries to teleport onto side with that judge.
One enemy
But
remaining.
looks like that's... Wow. Okay, playing into the orb. Looks like they immediately go CT. Are they just gonna try and play this game? Does Omen even know? Are
I don't think Omen knows. The weapon wasn't out. Drago playing with bully your mom's mind.
They are playing in those orbs like they are playing with balls in professionally. That is insane.
Absolutely, and what you notice here is that Construction Ahead, sure, they lost the first round, but they did win the eco. So they made weapon fall. They had the enemy lose their weapons, so their economy is basically inexistent. But then they can buy vendors, they can full buy basically, so they have now the advantage, forcing Believe Your Mom to go to a bonus run. And with Perona here trying again with the shotguns, getting one under the bed as Acer gets 6-9, 6-9. And Perona just trying again with that shotgun and
Down A.
getting Kimber, but not managing to get Acer that gets Perona, avenging their teammate, while Venger killed Darkest. And we are down to a 3v2.
One enemy remaining.
Wait, dude, it's a Piranha versus Drago world. Who can play inside their smokes more, man? It's just, they're just experts at handling this. I'm not gonna say this. Anyway, Vender gets a 3K onto T-Stone. Holy, what? Dude, Piranha, calm down, bro. What? This guy's conditioning them. They smoke immediately short A because they've been playing shotgun in that place. And then sometimes they just go towards long. What is happening? This is insane.
Absolutely,
Well,
Peruna just playing default here, default conditioning them, and I'm pretty sure that at some point we're going to see Peruna just go to another point and surprise them, because they would think that Peruna is still on A, like they have always been doing.
I love how we say they've been they've been playing default and then they just have 3A. They just threw out our casting out. Guys,
No,
give it-
absolutely
give it
not,
a
because
three.
that was the default though.
that
Peruna
was the
A
default.
is the default. So, the forced A, the retake, and the one under the bed
Wow.
being very, very aggressive here, getting a few
One
kills,
enemy
Kimmer
remaining.
getting a few kills as well.
Okay, Galaxy out garage. It doesn't matter. Gets a kill onto under the bed. Ah, that's so unfortunate for under the bed. That is insane though.
Kimber, unfortunately, being at the middle of the point, being immediately punished for that.
What is happening? My God, I am so confused with everything that's going on. Everyone is... Okay, well, as always, we have Perona playing on A. Looks like accompanied Besage this time, and looks like their Chicken Nugget is going to be playing C here. And as we, pointed out earlier, right, 3 duelists. I don't think this is going to be a really good combo for them, and it really isn't looking like a good combo for them, especially on defense. Now they're just stacking mostly on sites, and they're most of their attacks are just coming from Perona, who is just handling these balls of smoke like a pro.
Absolutely,
They
but
don't
then
even
that's
care, unfortunately.
exactly, we were expecting it there. But honestly, that's what you expect from a team that is on defense with that many duelists. They are waiting here. They are making sure that they are very aggressive, putting a lot of pressure. And we see that here with
Spike
6ix9ine being on heaven, along with Galaxy, putting pressure here with the grenade notably, chicken against putting pressure with the conquest, but unfortunately Bunder was there to get the kill. 6ix9ine trying to get the one under the bed to die and lose their weapon, but unfortunately that won't happen today. They are keeping the weapon, only one dead for construction ahead. The
Construction
economy is
ahead.
starting to be really good, and I believe that the score is trying to build itself to, for the moment, a construction ahead victory.
Construction ahead, really, I love their name. It just means that, hey, this is a warning because we're literally erecting a statue of our trophy, but as a 50-foot monument for you losing. But I think it's too early for me to say that. I think it may have just been a warning, but I mean, Bully Your Mom could prove this be wrong, honestly. They could.
They can here,
Okay.
but the very aggro positioning here with Sage
Ooh.
notably putting themselves alone there. 6ix9ine trying to blind them, but honestly, that blind is going to fall short as they are not able to follow up on that. But Verona once again hiding, once again trying to get them by surprise,
Verona.
getting one, getting two by surprise, TPing after blinding so that they are unnoticed. And they might be going towards
Ooh.
here. Unfortunately, a shot on the Sova that didn't catch up.
Player standing.
And 6ix9ine unable to surprise them. We see here that Construction Head is know that Perona is alone, and that Perona likes to push. So they're playing a bit slow. We have the one under the bed trying to play reception hit for that Omen, while his teammates are going to go for the plant on C. And we are seeing on the minimap, we are seeing here that Perona is pushing indeed. And honestly, the one under the bed is not playing reception anymore. They are trying. He is starting to move, but
planted.
I think he has heard Perona, and he is receptioning him, killing him, and that is one more point for Construction ahead, making this a 11-7.
Sova just wanted to chill around in mid, just like, okay, well, we have 3 people versus 1 ghost man who plays off angles. I'm just gonna chill mid. I'm gonna either wait for this guy, maybe they'll cross towards mid, maybe I'll just hear them like cross A, and looks like it paid off for under the bed, and now it's 11-7.
Absolutely, and it's time here for William to maybe try to change the tactic. But we are seeing here the Perona is still playing the default, Galaxy Sun is still playing the default, taking a huge amount of damage on Vendor, but unfortunately not connecting with the kill. But Chicken Nugget here with the OP once again, getting the kill on Acer and basically burying passage for C, while the team has abandoned A, knowing forward that the defense is going to push, which they are doing. They are instead going for the mid, going for the garage. And Thunder here playing reception, getting a kill on Perona, but unfortunately 6ix9ine was there to take the revenge. And Chicken Nuggets once again with the OP. That's a 2v3. Not in the favor of Construction ahead, but they can still do it. They are still full HP, and there is things to do. We are going to play the retake here on B against the Killjoy and the Viper. That's actually good odds.
Yeah, especially they both have their ults too. This is
Absolutely, and we see here Kimber is going for the ult, delaying the defuse at least, making sure that it's going to.
Gets the timing on the Chicken Nugget, and unfortunately they had an off, so they had no time to counteract that.
Absolutely, and the ult here, the Killjoy locked on being destroyed, but that's okay because it did its job of delaying, and we have here an amazing Drago ult taking 6ix9ine and not taking Dark Eyes, but then the spike is going to run low, and Dark Eyes doesn't have any choice but to try to go to the defuse, and Drago was expecting it and taking the kill. It's a 12-7, that's the match point.
That was nuts.
Construction ahead might end this map here.
All of them were they were just waiting. They were just like, okay, we know where they're gonna go. We push them out of A, and they know that I'm holding out C. They're just gonna cross into garage. They don't know I'm here holding off, and they're like, okay, alarm bot got triggered. What does that mean? Let's just push into B. We both have ults. I'm gonna put up the turret. Let's just get this plant down, man. And they get it. Puts down the ult. Killjoy active. Now they put down the ult for Viper. Now they just have to play in the pit. Kimber gets one, gets traded out, and now it's just time for the Viper to play it out. And it's Viper's world, baby. What do you do? Nothing. You can't
Exactly.
do anything.
They played really well here because that's all about the timing. What I'm seeing here is about the timing. The Killjoy help that not only makes them go away, but delays the plan, delays the retake. So they don't have that much time, and then they have to work against the Viper Pit. And going inside the Viper Pit when you don't have time, that's a really hard mission. That's nearly impossible to do because it's so hard because Viper has so much vision inside compared to you, and that was really well played. Even if we didn't have the kill from Drago on Dark Ace, it didn't matter because I'm pretty sure that Dark Ace didn't have time to defuse.
Looks like you're just gonna have 5A here, and you're right. Like the Viper playing against Viper, you have to outplay them. Right? There's literally no choice but to outplay them. You either outplay the Viper or not. Dark-Ace, okay, at least Dark-Ace got one, gets traded out, but that's fine. They got one. Corona gets another one, but it's a 3v2 attackers. Looks like the attackers is low enough, but T-Stone out here just peeking onto short, looking towards that short just to look for that kill. I don't know what Chicken Nugget is up to, but looks like they're just playing this for the positioning. Now they have no idea if they're behind this. Are they going to peek early? No, they have a judge. This could very well be destructive if they know. Do they know? They don't. Tries to get a kill, however, it doesn't, but that's enough for chip damage to Kimber. Now it's a 2v1, and both of them have ults. This could be dangerous.
One enemy remaining.
Oh,
Absolutely,
gets one
and-
kills, but gets traded out. Now it's a win for the funny number, putting them into 12-8.
I think what happened here is that Chicken Nugget, he's not naive. They knew that the attackers were going to do basically the same thing, the rotation that they did, because they were done to the exact same two players. They were done to Drago on Viper and Kimber on Killjoy, except this time they didn't have ult. So all they had to do was to wait for them to get one kill, to manage to get that one player alone. And not only that, but Kimber was so low with 3 HP. They could have done it. We saw that they shot it immediately. If they hadn't been crossfired, they could have maybe done it. But so hard. Really well played here. Really good thinking. Really good map reading.
Yeah, their Nia just stayed like side. They're just, I mean, stayed like. Okay, I'm just gonna play the position here, and looks like they're not gonna get. Oh, Dark Ace actually gets a kill onto Acer, leaving them with just the letter R. Bender gets a kill onto another one. But a funny number, but Galaxy with a flank here gets a kill. Drago, however, trading them out. Neon peeking out long, but it's just gonna be run, Tattletale,
One
run.
enemy remaining.
Drago
Last
gets another
player
kill. Now it's a 1v1, and they win. Drago with a
win.
3K on the Chicken Nugget. It was Chicken Nugget's world, however, it is a win. Oh my goodness. Sometimes I can't tell what's happening. Like can
Well,
you?
That's the thing with that game, is that sometimes it's so slow, but sometimes it's just a melee and you just have to try to see what's in front of your eyes and mostly see the kill fit. But I think what happened here mostly is that the attacking team, Construction Ahead, they knew that they were down to the same two players again. They were down to Kimber and Killjoy, they were down to Draco on Viper, and it was twice that they had rotated. Once it worked with the ultimates, the second time it didn't work. They were expected. So this time they stayed their ground. They stayed their ground and expecting the enemy team. They expected Bullion to grow, which they would because they have such an aggressive composition. And they did instead. And so they just had to wait for them and reception them, which happened there and which actually led them to victory.
Yeah, like I didn't expect. Honestly, I was like, okay, well, they only have one Viper. Their retake's going to be sloppy. I don't think. I mean, even no matter how good they are, I mean, what can you do, right? But looks like they proved us wrong. 22-9 on Drago. It doesn't matter. Look at the ACS on both of their top MVPs. Chicken Nugget 344 and Vendor on 333. Doesn't matter for Drago, even if there are 276. The amount of impact that they had with like their Viper plays, insane. I really did not expect like it to work. Maybe it's because I don't play much ranked anymore, or maybe it's just how it works now. But honestly, I mean, I have to give props to Piranha for handling those balls of smoke. Like I didn't. This guy just kept playing short with a judge, and
Well,
just didn't
yes, but
care.
it did work because that's the thing
Yeah, it
with
did work.
Omen is that you can just reposition, try to put a smoke, play default for a few times, and then you play completely differently. You play another weapon, you play another positioning, and honestly, Piranha played that very very well, very keen on the surprise, really sneaky. But then that's unfortunately not enough because you can be sneaky once, you can be sneaky twice, but
Ah,
after a while, people just, tend to know that you have killed their teammates. So maybe they have to go back and kill the person that's killing their teammates. But then the damage is already done. Peruna might be dead, but he's already taken two enemies. So that was really well done. And honestly, a very good way to play such an aggro defensive Omen.
like I didn't even know. I was like, wait, okay, well they already know that they're there. It doesn't matter. Chip damage, bam, 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 right? They're gone. The chip damage is already
Exactly.
done. It's just assists, assists, assists. And like the
Absolutely.
off angles this guy takes, like the one short, he gets a kill, immediately teleports onto the top, looks into short, bam, gets another kill, teleports out. This guy is an as a menace, an menace, you know? I
Absolutely.
I was so so chaotic. I love the games, and yeah, that thanks a lot. That was a good game, and I had fun casting it.
Absolutely. But the thing is, like, if we have to go at the big picture here, what is the thing that was missing Bully Your Mom? What was the thing that, in your opinion, makes it so that they are not able to take this victory?
I think it's the three duelist setup there.
Mhm.
They kind of had like no information whatsoever because earlier their Sova had a lot of information. Not only that, they had like a lot of coverage for garage, a lot of coverage for areas, and they
Mhm.
just and since they only had like three duelists and their only option was to push into it, like what choice do they have? They'd only just push and nothing happens, right? Because even then, like
Absolutely.
in their round twos, they didn't convert. Like
Mhm.
when you win, you usually like buy afterwards,
Absolutely. I've
or
noticed
like the
that they
buys
didn't.
too.
I've noticed that on both cases, after the pistol round, the team that won didn't full buy, which actually might be. I mean, on low buying on second round can be really difficult because you're so inconsistent that maybe you're going to have a Vandal, but you're not going to connect with it. But it's having such a big weapon diff is honestly basically a free run too, So it's too bad that no one's taken advantage of that. But I agree with you. They were a bit too aggressive, which comes obviously with a free duel setup. But I
Yeah.
think even
Mm,
with free duelists, you have things to do that you can, play a bit more on the way, play for pick a bit more. I think they wanted to go into the open too much and didn't really play reception, which construction ahead, obviously a defensive team, but even so in the play style, construction ahead, they did play reception a lot. They knew the enemy team was aggressive, so they just waited a bit that someone made a mistake, took the kill, pushed in after that moment, or repositioned